What's up, guys? It's Trans Youth, it's Sunday, it's me, Samantha, yada yada yada, and I don't feel I need to tell you guys about the topic because there's a lot of videos behind me, which is awesome. Thank you. And I don't really feel that I need to tell you the topic, so it's basically my favorite things to happen in my transition and the things I'm most excited about. So I can break this up into 3 different segments, being past, present, and future. And I'll talk about present first, but this isn't really bullets or anything like that. It's just kind of, hey, this is kind of what I'm excited about at this point in time. So the first one, pretty simple, pretty easy, is being a girl. I am excited that my transition has given this to me. And I kind of think about it in the scenario of people envying $1 billion person. So that person has $1 billion and no care in the world, money-wise, and doesn't have to worry about a large portion of life. And they don't have to deal with that at all. And everyone envies that. And they're like, oh my God, $1 billion, that's so amazing. And before my transition, that's how I viewed cisgendered females. I glorified females and envied them as someone would a person with $1 billion. And I wanted that and I envied that. And now, during transition, I feel like I'm the $1 billion woman. I feel like I have gained the ability, now that I passed and after hormones and everything, to live that way. And it's kind of like a dream come true to me. It really is. And I'm incredibly happy I made this decision. And I'm incredibly excited that everyone views me that way and views me as a female. So that's one of my huge, major excitement moments, is being female in society. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm cisgendered, and it still means that I am dealing with transgendered issues. But for the most part, if people don't clock me, I am treated as a cisgendered female. I am treated as that $1 billion woman I always thought I would not be, and envied. So that's a big deal to me. So the next one is actually a little bit more physical, being about my breast area, which is a little bit too much information. Warning, too much information, possibly, maybe, I don't know. So the whole deal is with hormones, and I am 4.5 months on them. I'm kind of in the middle of the area, and I am looking at what is going to happen to my body after what it already has happened. And the most exciting thing for me is getting breasts. And it's not just because, yay, I have boobies or anything like that. It's not really like that. It's primarily getting rid of the falsies, because the falsies are a pain and I want to get rid of them, and I want my own breasts, and I'm really excited to get them, and I cannot wait. So the majority of the reason is because when I'm in a room and I'm close to someone, particularly my partner, I get very dysphoric and I get very hot because silicone does not breathe, and it's not really healthy for me to wear them every day, but I feel dysphoric about not wearing them. So it is a problem having falsies. So I'm really excited to actually get rid of them and have my own breasts in that place, not to be dysphoric around my partner, not to be sweating up a storm because of my breasts. And I'm super happy about that. So that's pretty much it for that. Now the third one is actually going to be a future thing. And this one actually popped up because of conversation with my partner a few nights ago about being old. And the question was initially risen being, how would you view yourself when you're old? And does that have any bearing on your transition? Which is a really awesome question. And I viewed myself old, and I did it first as an old man, and it makes me shudder. It really does. Like, ew, no, not happening. And then I viewed myself as an old woman, and I ended up getting really excited about it. And that is something that transition has given me. Because when I view myself as an old woman, not like 80 or 90 or whatever, but like 50s or 60s, I view myself as being that person who has like a house full of plants, and there's a water fountain in every place, and there's a really, really comfy place with a combination of natural light and a lamp. And I'm cuddling with my partner, or reading a book, or cuddling with myself, or something like that. And that is something I cannot wait for. And what it boils down to, after I thought about it, was aging gracefully, having fine lines, but not like crippled ones. And like, I don't have wrinkles all over the place, but I do have distinct lines, and I'm aging gracefully, which is pretty cool. And if that doesn't happen, I mean, there's topical skincare, and that'll be advancing as we continue on in life. So I'm really happy to have that and see that, and I'm really excited to be old. Like, I still want to live my life now, but I'm really excited to actually grow up as an old woman as opposed to an old man. So that's one of my exciting things of the future. Now, the next one actually is kind of in the present past type of thing, being my emotions, which kind of taglines into my hormones and everything like that. But being female now and having certain feelings and emotions and being allowed to feel them, I am incredibly about, like, I'm excited about having that. I'm excited about feeling, because before my transition, I went around in an autonomous state, only thinking about logic and viewing my life as something to figure out, viewing it as a puzzle I didn't want to solve, finding reason to something that has no reason. And toward the beginning of my transition, and it actually changed a lot about me, I found this quote, and I think it was by Charlie Chaplin, but I do not know. It's like, why is everyone putting meaning to life? Life is not a puzzle, and it is not something to figure out. It's an experience. Life is an experience. Why are we putting meaning to it? And it was something along those lines. Like, I don't know the exact quote, but it really rang with me because I had been trying to figure out meaning to everything, and I never actually looked at how I was experiencing things, or for that matter, the lack of experience. And now I feel genuinely happy. I feel genuinely excited. I feel genuinely sad. I feel genuinely angry and frustrated and all of that bad stuff and all of that good stuff. And having that actually makes me really, really excited for transition, because that's what transition has given me. It's given me happiness, and it's given me life. So I'm really excited about that. So that's pretty much it. And sorry for the long, drawn-out explanation of everything, but that's pretty much it. So if you have any other questions, feel free to send them to transyouthchannel@gmail.com. Don't be scared. We do ask that you poke around the channel a bit and get familiar with our channel before you ask questions, but don't hesitate to ask if you think it might be repetitive, because it might not, and it might still be very important. So we'll screen that. We just ask you to poke around the channel a bit. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. So I have a survey down here. You guys know the drill from my other videos. If you could please, please, please send that to me. You can PM it to me. You can send it in personal message. You can toss it as a profile message on my channel, or any and all ways you want to get it to me, including just posting it in a comment on this video. I don't really mind. So that's about it, and I will see you guys next Sunday on Trans Youth and Friday on my personal channel if you watch. Okay, guys? All right, bye.